A high-profile CEO, a targeted attack, and a citywide manhunt that has everyone asking, who would dare orchestrate such a chilling act? Brian Thompson, the head of UnitedHealthcare, wasn't just any businessman. He was a titan of the healthcare industry. But on a cold December morning, his life was cut short in an act so deliberate, so calculated, it has left authorities and the public reeling. And now, new details about the suspect's description and Brian's personal life are sparking even more questions and controversy. Stick with us as we unravel the clues, the theories, and the growing tension behind this shocking story. Today, we're covering the tragic and shocking story of Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, who was targeted and unalived in broad daylight on the streets of Manhattan. As the investigation unfolds, the suspect remains at large, and new details about Brian's personal life are adding even more complexity to this already puzzling case. December 4th, 2024. At 6:45 a.m., Brian Thompson was walking toward the Hilton Midtown for an investors meeting. A day that should have been routine for a man of his stature. But just steps away from the entrance, a masked figure approached from behind and opened fire. The attack was swift, calculated, and deliberate. Brian was rushed to Mount Sinai West Hospital, but despite the efforts of medical staff, his injuries were too severe. He was pronounced unalived shortly after arrival, leaving behind a grieving family and a complicated story. At the time of his death, Brian Thompson was separated from his wife. While the details surrounding their separation remain private, this revelation has added another layer of intrigue to the case. Was this attack purely professional, or could there have been personal motivations at play? Separations, especially in high-profile marriages, can come with their own set of challenges: legal, financial, and emotional. Could there have been unresolved issues that might have contributed to this tragedy? Or could this detail be completely unrelated? A coincidence that investigators have yet to rule out. As investigators work tirelessly to track down the person responsible, there has been widespread speculation and debate over the suspect's description. Initial reports describe the suspect as light-skinned, leading to confusion and even criticism. However, newer details from surveillance footage and eyewitness accounts have clarified that the suspect is, in fact, a white male, approximately 6 feet, 1 inch tall, and dressed in dark clothing. This discrepancy in reporting has drawn scrutiny to how such descriptions are handled, especially in high-profile cases. Misidentifications can lead to dangerous consequences, including the perpetuation of harmful stereotypes and a delay in apprehending the actual perpetrator. It also raises questions about accountability in law enforcement and the media during sensitive investigations like this one. This was no random act of violence. The NYPD has classified this as a targeted attack, and the evidence suggests careful planning. The most chilling detail? The shell casings left behind at the scene. Each casing was inscribed with words like delay, deny, defend, and depose. Phrases often associated with the controversial practices of the healthcare and insurance industries. Could this have been a deliberate message to UnitedHealthcare or even the broader healthcare system? Investigators are considering multiple angles, including the possibility that the attacker held a personal vendetta against Brian Thompson or the industry he represented. Brian Thompson, 50 years old, was a major figure in the healthcare world. As the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, he was responsible for providing coverage to 49 million Americans and overseeing revenues of over $281 billion in 2023. His tenure brought both immense financial growth and significant controversy. Critics have pointed to UnitedHealthcare's practices of claim denials and delays, sparking public frustration and even lawsuits alleging insider trading. This complexity in his professional life raises an important question. Was this attack motivated by personal grievances? A systemic frustration with the healthcare industry? Or could there be a deeper, darker conspiracy at play? The suspect's behavior suggests a level of precision and determination that points to premeditation. Surveillance footage shows the individual waiting outside the hotel for several minutes before the attack. This wasn't impulsive, it was calculated. The words on the shell casings seem to align with frustrations commonly voiced by those navigating the healthcare system. Was this a former patient or someone directly impacted by UnitedHealthcare's policies? Could it have been a whistleblower or even a rival within the corporate world? And what about the personal angle? Brian's separation from his wife adds another layer to the investigation. High-profile separations can often involve high stakes, financial disputes, emotional tension, or even outside parties. Could this detail hold a clue to the suspect's motivations, or is it simply a coincidence? The tragedy has sparked intense reactions, from heartfelt condolences to heated debates. Public figures like Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Senator Amy Klobuchar have expressed their sorrow, emphasizing the loss of a respected leader. But on social media, the discussion has been far more polarized. Some see this as a reflection of the systemic issues within the healthcare industry, while others focus on the personal cost of such an act. Still, others are questioning why early reports misidentified the suspect's appearance, emphasizing the need for transparency and accuracy in cases of this magnitude. As of now, the suspect remains at large, and the NYPD is urging anyone with information to come forward. A reward of $10,000 has been offered for tips leading to an arrest. But with the clock ticking, every detail matters. The suspect is considered armed and dangerous, and the stakes are incredibly high, not just for this case, but for the broader implications it holds for public safety and trust in our institutions. The delay in apprehending the suspect has sparked fears that they may have fled the city or gone underground, complicating the investigation even further. This case forces us to confront some uncomfortable truths. It's not just a story about one man. It's a story about power, accountability, and the tensions that exist in a society where corporate influence intersects with personal lives. Brian Thompson's death is a reminder of the vulnerabilities we all face, no matter our status or wealth. And the misreporting of the suspect's description highlights another critical issue: the importance of accuracy and accountability in the pursuit of justice. In cases like these, every second counts, and every misstep can have profound consequences. This story is far from over. As the manhunt continues, the questions only grow. But amidst the chaos, let's not forget the human element. Brian Thompson was a husband, a father, and a leader. His life ended in a way no one should experience. And now it's up to us to demand justice and accountability. Thank you for joining us. If you have thoughts on this case, share them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for updates on this developing story. Stay safe and stay informed. Thanks for joining me on Life Points with Rhonda. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more relationship tips and life advice. Looking for more in-depth conversations and exclusive content? Visit my website at lifepointswithrhonda.com. Discover insightful podcasts, blog posts, and resources that will help you build stronger relationships and improve your daily life. Join our community on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for daily inspiration and updates. And remember, every relationship starts with you. Let's make life better together.